Hey everyone, this is Knowledge Topper, and in this particular video, we will understand the top most important differences between resume and curriculum vitae (CV). Okay, uh, basically, while reading different job postings, we may have noticed some employers ask for a resume and other ask for a curriculum vitae, which is also known as the CV. And there are other employers who ask for a resume and CV. Both resumes and CVs are used in job applications, and some employers may use the terms interchangeably. Okay, and these two documents, resume and a CV, have a few distinct differences that we will look in our today's video. So this video is all about understanding the main key differences between a CV and a resume, and what to include in each one and when to use one versus the other. Okay, and this will help you basically ensure that you have prepared the right document for your particular job application. Okay, so first of all, our basis for comparison, like we have three bases for comparison. One is the length, the second is the content, and the third is the purpose. Okay, so talking about the length. Okay, resumes are typically 1 to 2 pages long, while talking about the CVs, they have no length restrictions, but they are typically between 3 to 10 pages and sometimes beyond that. Okay, talking about our second basis for comparison, which is the content. A resume is a concise, curated summary of your professional accomplishments that are most relevant to the industry job you are applying for. And basically, it depends on your level of professional experience as well, and the role. You may also include like descriptions of academic and personal projects or volunteer work in a resume document. While talking about the CV, a CV is a comprehensive but in-depth document presenting your relevant academic and professional achievements that are often used when applying for teaching or research positions. Our third basis for comparison is the purpose. Resumes are used when applying for jobs in the private or public sectors, which are often referred to as industry positions in contrast to academia. While talking about the CVs are mostly used to apply for academic roles of programs, grants, fellowships, and research or teaching positions. You may have a CV if you are currently applying to or have graduated from a master's or doctoral program, or if you work as a professor or a researcher at an academic institution. So you may require in all these conditions a CV document. As we are talking about the main key differences between resume and a CV, so I want to share some other relevant information related to this topic, so it will be more better for you guys. Okay, like in other regions of the world, like if you talk about UK, New Zealand, and there are other parts of Europe. Basically, employers use the term CV to describe both CV and resume style documents, and they don't use the term resume at all. While talking about in South Africa, Australia, and India, the term CV and resume are often used interchangeably. But in US, a resume and CV are two distinctly different types of documents that are used for different purposes. Okay. So basically, you may understand all these differences in detail. Now, maybe some of you think like what we can include on a CV and what we can include in our resume. Okay, talking about the CV first, you will include your career history as part of your CV, as well as your education, your awards, your special honors, your grants, your scholarships, your research, your academic projects, and different publications on your CV. Okay, and you might also include professional references, coursework, fieldwork, descriptions of dissertations, and a personal profile as well. That basically lists your relevant skills and attributes. And if you talk about the resume, what basically you want to include on a resume, I already told you, like resume is a brief document. Okay, So it typically includes a professional or summary statement that is dedicated to your skills section and condensed description of your recent and relevant professional achievements listed in you can say that reverse chronological order, and starting with your most current job. You may also choose to share your education experiences, your relevant professional associations you are part of, your volunteer work. Like basically, if you have little or no professional work experience, you might list relevant internships as well, volunteer work or personal projects instead as well. So that is all about the main key differences between resume and curriculum vitae. If I can show you the sample of both of them. So this is your CV format, as you can see. Okay, here is your name and contact information. Then you can also include summary, professional history, education, skills, awards, publications. The more experience you have in particular relevant job position and different work experiences and skills you possess, so your CV will be as long as much. Okay, and if you talk about the resume sample, so this is your resume sample. Again, you have to include your name and contact information, then the summary or objective, your professional history, like company name, dates of tenure, description of role and achievements, education history, skills, and awards and achievement, hobbies and interests if you like to include. This is the optional part as talking about the resume. Okay, so the most important question is that when to use a resume versus a CV. Like if you are unsure whether your employer requires a resume or CV, ask yourself the following question to help determine the best documents. Like what kind of job you are applying for, the most important question. If you are applying for a job in academia, especially as an educator or a teaching assistant or researcher at a college or university, then you will probably need a CV. Some post-secondary institutions have different guidelines for what to include in a particular CV. So be sure to check the school's or university or college website, or ask a recruiter or hiring manager for this information before you. Okay, and the other most important question is where the particular company is based, and it depends on where the company is located. Like I already told you about different geographical locations where some use some employers require CV, some employers requires resume in different parts, while there are some regions of the world where they are used as interchangeably. Okay, so depending on where the company is located, CV may refer to a standard resume or it may refer to the longer form. Highly detailed document explained above, to determine which you should send, first consider the type of job. If it's an academic or research position, the employer is likely seeking a traditional CV. If it's any other type of job, including a role with a business or even a staff position within academia, then the employer is likely seeking the shorter form, which we can say that as resume style document. Okay, and sometimes a particular job basically candidate is confused, and if you are in doubt about whether you should send a CV or resume, the most important thing is to reach out to the recruiter or hiring manager and ask for clarification. And if you have a resume but not a CV, it may be worthwhile to put one together. Okay, a CV is in many ways a more detailed version of a resume with a few additional pieces of information. So creating one from the other shouldn't require a great deal of work. Okay, having the right document for a job application is most crucial, and keeping both options on hand will always ensure you are prepared no matter what the job posting requests. So this is the video for all of you guys. Hope you clearly understand about the main key differences between resume and curriculum vitae. If you like this video, thumbs up. Do subscribe to our channel Knowledge Shopper, as well as like our Facebook page. And do join our Facebook group as well, where you find a lot of good material related to these topics as well as from other courses as well. So this is the video for all of you guys. Thank you so much, everyone. It's time to say bye-bye.